Never die. Never die. Never die. Never die.
Fuck you.
All right, it is Friday. Normally I don't do this podcast when my kids are here. The reason for it being is because I'm doing it in my living room, in my front room, on my dining table now, and I don't want the kids to hear what I'm saying. And the reason I don't want them to hear what I'm saying is because guess what? They're gonna repeat what I fucking say. But they know better than all that, so I teach my kids way more better. But before I get into today's podcast, I want to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. And you can get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. At this very moment, they're having an end of a decade sale, and you can get 50% off all your supplement needs till the end of the year. Use promo code B2the4thpower at checkout and get 50% off all your supplement needs at blackstonelabs.com. End of the decade sale. That's 50% off, B2the4thpower at checkout, blackstonelabs.com. Also to C&H Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. You need that concrete work done. I'm talking about patios, driveways, walkways, foundations, whatever involves concrete, they can take care of you. That's C&H Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Now, that's out of the way. Look, I want to get into today's podcast. And I'm just reflecting back on how I feel, what things are going on. And, it's just tremendous to me how much this podcast grows, how far it reaches, and the people it reaches. Because, I get a lot of DMs, I get a lot of messages, I get a lot of emails on just how people react, feel, think, and just recently it's been being mentioned on quite a bit more podcasts, being recommended and, reaching out there. And it's just tremendous to me that the kind of feedback I get and what people think and how they feel. And, it makes me feel good. It lets me know that I'm doing my job. It lets me know that people are actually listening to me and understand what the fuck is going on. And, this is just a big thank you podcast. Look, I'm shutting it down for the rest of the year, which is not that much fucking longer. And the reason I'm shutting it down for the rest of the year is, guess what? My kids are coming back. They're going to be here, and I'm not going to be doing the podcast with them because I'm going to be spending time with them. It just is what it fucking is. So when they go back to school, I'll be back in business. But the thing is I want to thank everybody out there. First and foremost, I want to thank Paranormal Pat, Terrible Terror Podcast. Look, these guys are the ones who started me. It was It Be Like That podcast, which they both host. And, it's just, like I said, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for them. They started me off. They showed me the tricks of the trade. They showed me how to do this thing. Like I said, I'm a knowing, internet functioning fucking person on a computer. You know what I'm saying? I need to be walked step by step. Otherwise, I ain't doing shit, don't know shit, and I have a hard time doing shit. That's just me. It's just how I am. And, I'm growing with the times. I'm learning. I'm adjusting. I'm getting better at all this fucking shit. And it is what it fucking is. So I just want to make sure I want to let everyone know. Thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. And, I have a big podcast family. And I like to consider them family because, we talk, we visit, we speak to each other, we communicate. And, we all have a common goal, common factor. And that's to be heard. And that's to be, we're sitting there all trying to do the same thing, and I appreciate that because, it makes me feel like I've, friends and family out there that are just, like I said, it's just a weird fucking thing. It's just how I fucking feel. This is how I grown up, and this is the way I, accept people into my life. You know what I'm saying? And first and foremost, like I said, Paranormal Pat, Terrible Terror Podcast, Days Pop Culture Podcast, Back in Time Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's so many podcasts out there that I listen to. And I listen to them religiously. Like the Last Librarian just put out one. You know what I'm saying? Here at Mars, he doesn't do podcasts, but he does music and all his information. I posted it so many times. I'll make sure that everyone I mention in this episode is going to be tagged, marked, so you can find them in whatever fucking place they are, wherever they're fucking to be listened to. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you can easily listen to any one of these podcasts because as soon as you search it up, it pops the fuck up. And I'm sorry, I just drank some fucking coffee, ate some fucking cookies, and, and I got that phlegm in the back of my fucking throat, and it just won't fucking go away. But, what I'm saying, my wife made me some delicious ass fucking cookies, and we're drinking that Lavazza. And, also too, I'm going to mention this podcast right now. This is, the Coffee Buzz podcast. It was introduced to me by the Untrained Eye Podcast. And here's the funny thing. The Untrained Eye Podcast was introduced to me by the Married as Fuck podcast. I found the Married as Fuck podcast because it was reposted by Cameron Haynes, who's, Hunter and all that stuff. And, you know, I saw him and I was like, man, that's fucking interesting. Guy with a beard with a big attitude, and I like that. So let me check it the fuck out. So I started checking the fuck out, and you know, I just started following him. I started, you know, I post, and I'm constantly posting. I'm constantly doing these things, and, you know, it led me to the Uncivilized Creatures Podcasting Network. You know what I'm saying? Their society of all the great podcasts that they have. I've been going through them one by one, listening to them, and the Untrained Eye was the one that caught my eye the most, because listening to that one, it just feels like it's me and my wife talking. It feels like it's me and my wife going back and forth, bullshitting with each other, making each other laugh, because that's just the way married life should be. Same thing with the Married as Fuck podcast. You know what I'm saying? When we listen to them, it's just hilarious, because it's, like I said, it's just the same kind of train of thought that we have, the same style of life that we live, and it's just like so hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? That you get people clear across the country just basically doing the same fucking thing that we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and with all these podcasts and with everyone that I'm listening to, like I said, it's just great. You know what I'm saying? It's just great, because it's just like, you know, everyone out here is putting out their work, their art, for everyone to hear, everyone to listen, everyone to fucking see. And we do it not because we're trying to be famous, not because we're trying to fucking, you know, become rich. Look, we all do this because we love this. And that's what I'm trying to tell people. That's one of the objects of this podcast, that it's like, getting it the fuck across is like, do you guys understand that you can do whatever it is you fucking want with your fucking life, and all you gotta do is just do it. There's no bullshit in it. There's no getting around it. There's no fucking, you know, fucking pussyfooting it around. If you just do it, you can do it. And there's no one else is gonna fucking stop you. Who gives a fuck if anyone listens to you? Who gives a fuck if anyone sees it? Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because all you're doing is what you love. And when you do what you love, you fucking love your life. And when you love your life, everything lines the fuck up. And hearing all these great podcasts, going through all these things that I see and hear, I'm just like, God fucking damn. You know, and it's just, you know, like I said, this is what I love. This is what I love doing. You know, it's like I said, this is the kind of shit that I want people to understand. Chase your fucking dreams, make shit fucking happen, because there's so many people out there doing it, loving it, enjoying it, working their fucking ass off for it, and all you gotta do is start. All these great fucking podcasts that I'm listening to, all these people that I'm fucking introduced to, and fucking, you know, as I dig deep into this fucking well of knowledge and laughter and enjoyment and fucking anger and fucking, like, because there's so many emotions that come up through podcasts, and I love it. And I love it. I love listening to it. I love enjoying it. I love being in my fucking car, being at the fucking gym, ear pods in. I'm like, fuck, I can't stop laughing. I have to say something. I have to tweet something. I have to Instagram something, just so I let these people fucking know what I'm thinking or how I'm fucking feeling or what the fuck is going on. And like I said, it's tremendous. It's great to me. It's fucking just beautiful, you know? And I want people to understand that fucking shit. You know, and like I said, all these great podcasts that I'm mentioning, and for those that I forgot or, you know, just not fucking thinking of at the moment, look, it's fucking cool. Just understand that we're all listening. Understand that I'm listening. Understand that I'm constantly fucking listening, and I'm always paying the fucking attention. You know, I'm gonna keep this one short and fucking sweet. You know, and like I said, I'm in the middle of a podcast right now. It's Dave Pop Culture's farewell final episode, and it's just an emotional one because it's something I grew into listening. It's someone that I can, because Black Cat Shadows, Dave's Pop Culture Podcast. Like I said, I jumped into a world where I didn't know shit, and Dave was one of those people that reached out to me instantly. And when he reached out to me, he was like, hey, check it the fuck out. What do you like? What do you like to do? He pulled me into my first, well, not my first guest spot, but my first guest spot on somebody that didn't know me. He was the first person to reach out to me, like, look, I want you on my podcast. I don't know you, but, you know, would you like to? And I'm like, hell yeah, I fucking would. And we did. We did a podcast, and I loved it, and I enjoyed it, and I had great fucking fun. We did a few, and it's just great. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit that I like. That's the kind of shit that I'm listening to. Like I said, you know, I don't know how to get all this technical stuff and do the things that these guys know, because these guys are professional. Everyone that I fucking mention knows exactly what they're fucking doing, and I can't even fucking Skype call somebody without using my fucking phone. I don't even know how to record something off my fucking laptop, because everything I use is two fucking phones. Like I said, I'm a fucking moron, and if you want to do this, you want to do this podcasting video, look, I do it with two fucking phones, all apps that all is push and fucking play, and if I can figure it out, you can figure that the fuck out. But these guys got soundboards, mics, they got all, it took me forever just to get this fucking mic, and I just barely got this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's just, you can do it. Everybody can fucking do it. Thanks for everybody for fucking listening. Thanks for everyone paying the fuck attention. Thank you guys for fucking just giving me your fucking feedback and listening and watching and just watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. So thank you guys. Happy fucking New Year's. I'll see. I'm not gonna even fucking say it because I fucking can't stand it. I work fucking retail. And I hear the same fucking corny jokes. And for those who are my members, those who are for my customers, people that come through my lanes, understand I'm gonna roll my fucking eyes at you, not fucking dignify you with a fucking answer because I don't give a fuck. I hear this shit a million fucking times over and over. See you next year. See you next year. See you next year. Next year is in a couple weeks. How about you just say you just see me next fucking week? All right? Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of people. Like I said, fuck it. It's the end of the fucking year. Enjoy your motherfucking week. Enjoy your motherfucking New Year's. I'll see y'all motherfuckers next week when my kids are gone. Back to fucking school. Because they're going to be gone. They're just going to be back in fucking school. Back on fucking track. Back on fucking schedule. And I'll be doing my podcast like fucking regular. So like I said, this is a big fucking thank you to everybody out there that fucking listens. I appreciate it. Make sure you go check, view, subscribe, fucking like, share, rate, review. It fucking helps me out. It helps everybody out. Everyone who fucking has a podcast, if you like it, you listen to it, make sure you rate and review, leave a fucking message, whatever the fuck it is, because it helps all of us out, period. So guess the fuck what? It's the Angry Motherfucking Dad. You want to watch this shit? IGTV, YouTube. You want to listen to it? Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcast, Podbean, SoundCloud, all that fucking bullshit. Alright? Easiest fucking that. 50% off. All your supplement needs, BlackstoneLabs.com, B2the4thpower at checkout, all that fucking good shit. CNH Concrete serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Get all your concrete needs fucking taken care of. So this is going to be the last fuck for the year. I'll see y'all motherfuckers next time. Fuck.
Never die. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living.